Thursday. Thank you, Super Chat Charlie, for that. Cheers, everyone. Welcome. Let me make sure everything's working correctly. Okay. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Now, it looks like. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Okay, got that muted. All right. Let's start this off by just letting me know if you can hear me, see me, if all's good. Who's in here? Tim, of course. Hello, my friend. Peter Graves, of course. Hello. Alan's World, good to see you again. Abnorm, devotional buddy extraordinaire. Ken Van Tessel, what's up? Nice to see you. Cool. Robot Wars, Halifax. Wow, hey. I don't think I've seen you in here, Robot Wars. I'm not sure, but welcome. Yeah, man. So we are here. I've got to switch this microphone really quickly. Okay, now you should be able to hear my voice even better, I'm hoping. Whatever you just did, it's out of sync. I don't know. Is the camera out of sync? I don't know what I just did. Now I turned the microphone from being on like whole room microphone to like just directed towards me microphone. But I don't know what I just did. Peter, is everything okay? Do I need to do something? Let me see. Make sure everything's working here. Hold on a minute. We see you and you sound great, my friend Alan says. Okay, well, we're just going to roll with it. So now, today, Thursday, 2 days, actually 1 day after our big Devo product announcement, which was this cool shirt here. What's called a DEVO Leisure Wear Shirt. It's a recreation of something they made back in 1979, 1980. The original version was made of this material called Tyvek, which was like a coated paper plastic. It's what Devo's yellow suits were made of. Those they're called boiler suits or hazardous material suits. Anyway, the shirts like this that they made in the 70s, 80s, wouldn't last very long. Were hard to wear more than once without them falling apart. So now we have a real world, washable, wearable, 100% cotton version, which I'm totally excited about. And they've been selling really well. I mean, the pre-orders today exceeded the orders we had yesterday. The first batch sold out within 30 minutes. So there'll be a lot more of these made and everybody will get what they want. I promise. I promise. I guess within reason. I guess this company only offers certain sizes and they don't offer women's cut. And, they just do what they do and we have to follow their rules as far as that goes. But selling really well. And thank you, everybody out there, for the support you have given Devo with this product launch. It's been a huge success. Let's see here. Okay, Robot Wars, thank you. First time live on this channel. Really enjoying content. Thank you, Robot Wars. I appreciate it. I don't know if you've subbed yet, but if you subscribe, I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 3,000 subs, and I'm about 100 subs away from that. Creeping up very closely to 3,000 subs. When I do get to 3,000 subs, excuse me, I'm going to have a special contest, a 3,000 subs celebration contest, and I'll have a prize and I'll have all that stuff. So Tyvek is sweaty and stinky as well. I would agree, Abnorm. I know more than most people how stinky and sweaty it can get, dealing with 5 adult males who wear those things every night in concert, meaning Devo, and having to deal with their costumes every night. Oh yeah, they get sweaty and stinky. And anybody who has caught one of those, a piece of yellow suit in the audience, probably knows they can get pretty sweaty and stinky. So what we're going to do today is I've got a couple of things I got in the mail just in the last couple of days. And I have, hold on, let me change my view here. I've got to get on the view of me in time with everything because I can see there's a little delay in my StreamYard's feed, which is usually right on time, right in real time. So I don't know if you guys are seeing a delay or not, but apologies if you are. I'm doing what I can. You subbed last week. Thank you, Robot Wars. I appreciate it. Robot Wars, do you actually put up content on your YouTube page? Do you have any videos? Are you trying to get subs? We can try to get people to sub you up if you have some content they would be interested in. So anyway, we're going to open these two gifts. I think I know who they're both from. I know who this one's from. Got an idea who this one's from. I'm not sure, though, so we're going to open those soon. And Charlie's here. Super Chat Charlie's here. He's got a light-up toilet. In case you haven't seen, his toilet lights up. Robot Wars, just in case you've never seen Super Chat Charlie, he has a light-up toilet. And basically, he's here to support me in the channel as our mascot. I've had him for 20-something years, if not longer. Made him in college, which was a long time ago. Probably made him in the late 80s, early 90s. And he's full of witchery and good energy. So there's Super Chat Charlie. And he loves to greet people. And he loves to wave around that light-up toilet. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know. Abnorm says, I got Jerry's yellow top, but Mark's pant leg. Oh, right. At separate shows. Okay, right. I remember you telling me that. Hey, everybody. Hey. Hey, Sophia. Nice to see you. You were on a treadmill. Running on a treadmill after you. I'm running on a treadmill now. You know who that is? Who can say who that is? Everybody knows who that is, right? Sophia, I wanted to mention, I was just bopping around. I was looking at my subscriber kind of page, which means the channels that I'm subscribed to myself. And I was just scrolling through and I saw your 2 channels that you have. And I went to your Sophia Swangled channel and I realized that you have not uploaded a new video in like 6 months, girl. 6 months. Come on now. Whip out that bass guitar. Do another video or something. Talk about music. You got to put something else up there. I need more Sophia Swingle videos in my YouTube life. Yeah, the oingy boingy, Sophia. That's right. That's right. Yeah, Sophia, don't get slack. We're going to get you up there to a bunch of subs, and we're going to make sure that your content is flowing there. You got to have the content flowing. And my friend Tim Nolan, he started a new YouTube page, which I hope he will soon be filling with content. He has lots of concert footage. He's got a huge music collection that's insane. I've said that before. Anyway, we also have at our disposal these noisemakers that we sometimes use on this channel. These are various electronic devices which I barely know how to use, and sometimes I make noise. And sometimes what happens is people come up on screen with me, and they make noise with me, and we have fun with that sometimes. So I'm going to put a link in the chat, and moderators, please take note of this link. This is the link to invite people to the stream. So anybody in the chat, at some point, if we start doing some, there it is. If we start doing some, anybody wants to come in and do some noise with me, hi, Joanne, your stomach hurts. Oh, that's not good. Sorry to hear that, Joanne. Maybe you should drink some wine. This makes my stomach feel so much better. Anyway, Joanne, I'm sorry to hear you're feeling bad. I hope you feel better soon. Maybe this stream will make you feel better. We hope so. Hey, Glug, we just started. You just got here. We just started. I've got my noisemakers ready, and I'm telling people that if anybody wants to come up here at some point in the stream, and we can get together with maybe a few people, if at least 3 other people get on the screen with me, so we have a nice square of 4 on the screen, then we'll do some noise. We'll do some real difficult listening for people. So I want to get to opening these packages. Now I'm going to open this one first because I know who it's from, and I know what this friend of mine tends to send me. He's from Japan. His name is Tishioshi. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. He always sends me great stuff. He's a big fan of metal music. He's got his own metal band. It's kind of like a black metal, kind of like an 80s kind of Viking black metal stuff. Anyway, let's see what this package from Japan holds. I have an idea. Yes, it is, everybody. Yes, it is. It is a CD by my friend Tishiyoshi's band, Pitfall. This is Pitfall. I think this is like the 5th or 6th Pitfall CD he sent me. He's such a good guy. This one is called The Satan of Hell. This one's called The Satan of Hell. So there you have it. Tishiyoshi, if you're watching, I love these things. And I'm about 4 albums behind on listening to them. So I've got to catch up on this. I think this weekend I'm going to hear The Satan of Hell. I'm going to hear The Satan of Hell in full. Look, there's the back. If you can barely see, it's crazy with the graphics. Kind of hard to read. But anyway, Tishiyoshi, cheers to you, my friend. Black Viking metal. Very good stuff. Really kind of raw, like almost lo-fi black metal. It's really interesting. I know I'm going to be like the biggest Pitfall collector in the world after he gets done. Hey, my friend from Finland, what's up? You're on a holiday now. Oh, great. Well, relax, my friend. Take a little relaxing time with us here to hang out. And I'm going to open this package in a little bit because this is kind of more exciting to me because I have no idea what's in there. Although I do have an idea who sent it. I don't know what's in there. So let's do something that I like to do every stream that I host. I like to ask you people, my YouTube friends, something positive or something that has progressed positively in your life since last Thursday. And if you just want to type it in the chat there, I'm going to try to pull up some of these on the screen as you well, this is good news for our friend here from Finland. He has a week off from having to follow orders and stand straight. So slump around today, my friend, and don't follow anybody's orders, not even mine. So yeah, there's what he's dealing with. And let's see, anybody else have any positivity to share with us? I will put your comment in the screen. So yeah, I'd just like to start off with everybody thinking about what good has happened since last week. Now for me, obviously the release of this Devo product was huge for me. I mean, I have to tell you, literally, I have been trying to make this happen, I want to say 10 years, but I've been actually talking to companies and you know, I thought I was getting somewhere for a few years, but every time I would bring it up to a company and they would agree to do it, something would happen and they would fall by the wayside. They wouldn't do it. The company would stop, you know, contacting me or whatever would happen. It was just always, just crash landing my ideas. So finally we hooked up with Middle of Beyond, a great company who makes a lot of cool button-down shirts. They make sweaters, they make wallets, they make Christmas ornaments, all kinds of great stuff. Anyway, we hooked up with them a few years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. They did a really cool special product for us for a devotional fan event that we were having. It was a Turkey Monkey piggy bank. If you're not a Devo fan, you don't know what Turkey Monkey is. It's a really weird, bizarre, you know, deep Devo reference. But anyway, it was a Turkey Monkey piggy bank. It was a really popular thing. It looked perfect. It was great. But then we didn't hear from Middle of Beyond for a while, maybe a year or more. And we had this planned, right? So when Middle of Beyond came back around and finally were able to work with us again, I said, this is what we have to do. This is the first thing. We have to just do it because I know it's going to be popular. And, oh, by the way, I want one. And so I need one. I've needed one since I was 12. So anyway, that's what's happened to me. Now, I'm going to scroll up here. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna try to say your YouTube name. You know what? I can't say it. Valura Takatikilia. You know what, my Finnish friend? I don't remember what I was going to tell you that night at the party, but it may have been this. It may have been this shirt. It may have been several things that never saw the light of day, but this is why I don't tell anybody about the Devo projects I'm working on until they actually happen, because a lot of times they don't happen, even at the last minute. They won't happen. So this happened. Big success. Everybody loves it. Thank you, rock and roll gods. Okay, so I'm going to scroll up here. This is great. My friend Whiskey OG says he hasn't had any constipation. That is amazing. I'm going to leave that up there for a while on the screen, Whiskey. And thank you for coming by. And Whiskey, if you have a guitar, a whoopee cushion, anything to make noise with, maybe we can have you on screen here in a little bit, and we can get a couple other people in there, and we can start making some noise, because I got noise makers. I'm not saying I'm a musician, so beware. It's not like we're going to be sitting down kicking out some songs by Creed or whatever. No. This is going to be way more avant-garde, if you will. So, and experimental and weird. So, yeah. If you have no constipation this week, I think you should come join us on screen at some point tonight, and that would be amazing. But thanks for being here, amazing Wog. Let me see. So Fabio has some good news from Brazil. He says, I'm in vacancy and vaccinations started in Brazil. Okay, that's good. That's great, Fabio. That is great. Joanne. Every day, just a holiday, Joanne. That's how we like to live, you know, even though I don't celebrate most holidays. Every day is a holiday, really. It's all the celebration of rock and roll. Every day is rock and roll day. Don't you know? Don't you know? Let's see. Anything else positive here? I like this quote. The greatest ownership is embracement of emptiness. Everybody embrace the emptiness. Embrace the emptiness with me. Embrace. Okay. Alan's World says, I found some cool Phantasm Blu-rays at my record shop. Oh, you know, I think I remember seeing on your YouTube page, Alan, that you collect a lot of DVDs. I think I remember that about you. Very cool. You know, I love finding stuff, especially in the wild, you know, at thrift stores, flea markets. I just feel like when I find something in the wild that I appreciate or that I know other people appreciate, I feel like I'm rescuing it from certain doom. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Anybody else have some good news to tell me? Fortune cookie you got today. Oh, okay. That was a fortune cookie you got today, Tom says. His name is Wayne, actually. But yeah, so that was a fortune cookie. Okay. I understand now. Adam Gomez. Adam Gomez is here. What is up? Hey, Michael, over the weekend, I managed to install a child seat onto my beach cruiser successfully and took a bike ride with my daughter and wife. It was, wow, a triumphant dad moment. Everybody, I want you to welcome my friend Adam Gomez. He is the drummer for one of my favorite bands in the world, the Dickies, and he is here at our live chat. And thank you for showing up, Adam. Your presence is appreciated, and that story is great. Congratulations on doing the dad thing, right? The closest I get to being a dad is, you know, cleaning my cat's litter box and then taking care of this guy right here, Super Chat Charlie. He's kind of a handful sometimes. So thank you, Adam, for that. That's very good news. That's really cool. Hey, what's up, Ryder Jordan Gory Jory Lurie? He's just popping in to say a quick, hey, why don't you hang out with us a little bit, Ryder Jordan Gory Jory? What you got going on? Anyway, if you can't hang out, that's all right, but we like seeing you. Thank you for the hello. We might start making some crazy noise here in a minute if we can get some. Hey, Vincenzo. Bartone, good to see you again. Let's see. Let me scroll up here, trying to keep up with the chat here. Everybody, hold on. Devo and Kraftwerk, both great records. I listen to my Devo and Kraftwerk CD all the time. Hey, Hot Frog, what's up, brother? That's great to see you guys here. Thank you for being here. Hot Frog, we're going to be making some noise here as soon as we can get. I've got one person in the backstage area waiting to make some noise. If I can get two more people back there to make some noise with me, we'll start doing a little bit of that. In the meantime, maybe I should open this pack. Hey, Zombie Zomba Brains. Is that how you pronounce that, or is it Bay Brains? Anyway, I like the name, and thank you for the compliment on my cassette collection. Yeah, it's huge. I love cassettes, and thank you for that. Let's see. So before we get to making some noise, and again, Whiskey, I think you should jump in. Anybody else with a noisemaker of any kind? You got a bunch of Sparks. Wait, Joanne's got some great news. Joanne, you've got a bunch of Sparks records last week. Were these used records, or did you get them brand new? That's really cool. It's been a long time since I bought a Sparks record. I really want to get their new one, but I just haven't gotten it yet. But that's really good news. Okay, so yeah, Fred Hollins is here. Awesome. Henry Moses, what is up? You ordered 4. Henry, you know what? I would have done the same thing. If I didn't work for the band, I would have ordered 4 because, for one, they're all different. The patterns fall differently. And for 2, I have to have one of these in good condition for the rest of my life because this is going to be my favorite button-down shirt to wear, probably the only button-down shirt I wear for the rest of my life. And so I need always to have a really good, crisp copy of this around. So hopefully these will be available for some time to come. Yeah, so that was a good product launch for us the last couple of days. Okay, so Sophia's been listening to, let's see this. Sophia's been listening to Tism, who I've never heard, and Babes in Toyland, who I've heard. The goodest stuff, cool. Oh, Sophia ordered a friend's limited run CD that came out today. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, limited run is good. Robot Wars. What do you got to say? I just found my Howlin' Tim and the Dirty Dogs cassette. I've never heard of that. High school blues band. Oh, I never heard of that. Robot Wars. Cool, man. That's really neat. Okay, so Whiskey, come on, dude. Click that link. Hey, Tim, moderator Tim, can you put that link in the chat again? And let's get 2 more people to join in here for some noise. In the meantime, I'm going to open this. And I believe, I'm going to take a guess here. I think this is from my good friend Michelle, who lives in Georgia. And I think she sent this to me. So I'm going to open this up. I don't know what it is. I can't wait because she's cool. And I know whatever she sends me is going to be really cool. Okay. Ready? Okay. There's a little letter. It is from Michelle. And she says that her and her friend Philip, now Philip Schaus is a friend of mine and Michelle's. And we know Philip because he plays with Gene Simmons' band and Ace Frehley's solo bands, as I understand it. And obviously he's a huge Kiss fan. So anyway, she says, Pilmer, Philip and I saw this at a thrift store and thought of you. That's great. Praying for concerts soon. Yeah, me too, Michelle. If you're watching, Michelle, I can't wait to see what it is. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at this, okay? Dudes, look at this. Vintage Sha-Na-Na. Tim, look at that says. Tim, it says Grease for Peace. Grease for Peace. Sha-Na-Na. And then, you know what the best thing is? Ticket stub on the back. Look at that. From 19... let's see if this can focus a little bit. Does that say 1984? 1980. Sha-Na-Na 1980 ticket stub on the back of a vintage Sha-Na-Na Grease for Peace. I think that might be on my tombstone. Grease for Peace. This is so cool. You know, I was a big fan of Sha-Na-Na when I was a kid. Bowser, the guy that went, dip, 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 good night, sweetheart. Yeah, that guy with a really deep voice. I loved Bowser. I was totally into Bowser and Gene Simmons and the Fonz. That was like the holy trinity for me. And wow, thank you, Michelle and Philip. That stuff rocks. I love things like that, especially pinbacks. I'm really into collecting rock and roll pinbacks. It's a sweet, sweet world. All right, so Adam, what about you, man? Do you want to jump on here and make some noise on video? I'm trying to get 2 other people. I've got our friend Glug in the backstage area. He's ready to make some noise. I just need 2 other people to join us on the screen, and we'll start making some noise. In the meantime, let me drink this wine. And do you notice I'm trying to keep the wine far away from my white shirt? You notice that? Please notice. Tastes good. It does taste good. Hop Frog says, wait a second, Hop Frog, I gotta check this out. Hop Frog says, I found a 7-inch of a friend's band, Organized Crime from high school, released in '89 on red vinyl, no less. Wow. Where did you find it? Do you mean you found it in your home, like in your archives, or you found it out in the wild somewhere? That's great, man. What does it sound like? Punky stuff? What is it? Allen's World says, Sean and I played the Allentown Fairgrounds here in Allentown, PA. Well, I bet you they played every fairground in the world, those guys. That is cool, man. Come on now. Don't be shy. I need 2 more people. I don't care if you do armpit farts, if you do a beatbox with your mouth, if you whistle. You can do whatever you want. You can even do spoken word over whatever we're doing noise-wise, because me and Glug are ready to go. 2 more people is all we need. 2 more people, that's all. All you got to do is come on here for a few minutes, make some noise, make some sound, whatever. Participate, because I want to get it going. I think it's really fun. And I wish a couple of people would jump in. But in the meantime, what was I going to mention? Oh, yeah. Tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, Saturday, I'll be posting a new video showcasing some things from my music collection. Kind of a portion of my music collection that I've never talked about yet. So that'll be interesting. Watch for that. And I've been entering some contests lately, some vinyl community contests. People will have contests where they celebrate their first 100 subscribers or their first 1,000 subscribers, or they'll celebrate their 2-year anniversary on YouTube. And then they'll come up with a contest. They'll have 5 or 10 questions or 3 questions or whatever they want you to answer about your collection on video. And then you tag them in the video or in the comments or in the description. And then they pick from all the people that join the contest a month or so later, and then they'll send you either a gift card or a record or whatever. All kinds of stuff happens. So I've just started entering those contests, so we'll see what happens there. So Hop Frog says he found it at a local record store about 50 miles from where I used to live. Wow, old school punk. That's great. I wonder if it's like really, is it really valuable and sought after, or is it just one of those things where it's valuable to people who knew the band, but nobody else really knows who they are. Hey, okay, we got two other people. We need one more person. We've got Value and Glug in the backstage. We just need one more person. So come on now, come on, Adam. You make noise for a living, Adam. All you gotta do is anything just to make noise, just for a little while. Because we've got 2 other people now waiting backstage. All I need is one more person to fill out the screen. So we have 4 like Brady Bunch looking, or was it the Brady Bunch or the Partridge Family that used that thing? I think it was the Brady Bunch. Oh, you're at work. Okay, right. I'm at work now too. Look, here I am at work. But cool, yeah. Someday, Hop Frog, you'll jump on here with us. You'll hop on here with us, and you'll make some noise. Okay, so I see my 2 guests backstage getting ready. I just need. Oh, you're at work too, Adam. Okay, so we need one person, just one more person, to make any kind of sound. And you don't even have to show yourself on camera. You can just have your icon show. You don't have to show your face. Oh, here we go. We got Abnorm. Okay, so now here we go. Now here's what I'm going to do, everybody. I'm going to try to make this so that we don't really talk to each other while this is happening. We just all make noise. Now, I'm going to try to make it so that, well, let me rephrase that. I think the best thing to do is for each of us to do a very simple, repetitive noise. Maybe not too busy, not too full yet, but each of us, if we each did a very simple, repetitive noise, then I think it'll fill itself out nicely, and no one person will overtake the other. That's what I'm going to try to do. Who knows if that's going to work? But so I'll bring everybody on screen, and we'll make sure there's no delays or audio stuff that we need to fix. And then I will start with a very simple, repetitive sound, and then we can all build on that, okay? So let me welcome, one by one. We have our friend Glug2 here. We have yes, there he is, from Finland. Right? Am I right? Okay. And then we got Abnorm. Okay. So if everybody could just say something. Okay.
Spud.
I hear Abnorm, right?
Yep. No.
I hear Abnorm. Glug. I don't hear Glug. Oh, I hear Glug now. And now, Finland.
Spud.
Yes. Okay, great. So here's what I'm going to do. Again, I'm not a musician. I don't know how to use these things, but I'm going to turn one of these things on and then make a sound repeatedly. And then you guys just add to it and we'll see what happens here. Okay. This is live avant-garde noise with Michael Pilmer YouTube channel friends. Okay, here we go.
I almost just threw up that time.
Wait. Did everybody hear that? That was great. Glug said he almost threw up that time. Okay, Glug. Okay, hold on. Break. I got to show Glug something. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hold on. I got to show you something. Glug. Okay, Glug. You got to look. Okay, I make these stickers, Glug. What do they say?
I threw up?
Yeah. Okay, so Glug, I'm going to get you some of these stickers somehow. Okay, so at some point, I will get you some of these since you almost just threw up. Well, that was great. I guess we'll call that song I Almost Just Threw Up because that was pretty experimental. Yeah, sorry I lost my composure there when I heard Glug said he almost threw up. That was brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, so now do we want to try that again? Does somebody have another sound maker they could use, and maybe somebody else could start off this time?
I have another sound maker.
Okay,
I have a few more.
Let's let Glug start out.
This one is a rock, and I'm gonna rub it against my mic.
Okay. Okay, Glug solo. Glug solo. Nice. It's like some of the best ambient industrial I've ever heard. I'm trying to pick out the sound. Ooh, I like Glug's in it right now. Wow. And look at that. It just ended like a pop song ends. It just kind of faded out. That's great. Hey, was that fun?
Yeah. Yeah, it
Yeah, I
was.
enjoyed that. I don't know how that sounded for people out there, but I think it was pretty good. Glove, you did a great job on the percussion track there, brother. Oh, he's always got some good sounds, that kid. Well, yeah, that was fantastic. All right, so let's take a break from the noise. We'll go back to talking to people for a little bit. I want to thank you guys for jumping in here. What? What was that? Thank you, Glug. Thank you for that service announcement there. That was our sponsor. Our sponsor for this evening is Farty Butt, and that was him. Can we hear from him one more time? Perfect. All right, great. All right, so everybody, I'm going to take you off screen for a minute here.
Wait. I want to show you the farting guy.
Oh, you're going to show it to me?
Yes, this guy.
What is it?
It's the Grim Reaper.
It's the Grim Reaper. That's amazing. I want one of those. I bet you if you plug that up through a guitar amplifier, through a distortion pedal, it'd sound really great.
Oh, but there's no way to plug it in, though.
Yeah, I know, but see, that's where this thing here? See this thing, Glug? This is typically used as a baby room monitor. So like if you were a parent and you wanted to check on your baby, you would have one of these in the baby's room, and then you would have one of these in your living room, and you would be able to listen to the baby breathing or whatever, or sleeping. But somebody took this and they did what's called circuit bending, where they went inside of it. They went inside of this and they changed things around, and then they put a big plug on it here so that you could plug it into a guitar amplifier and make all the noise that this makes. So this isn't supposed to do this. It's not supposed to do that, but somebody made it do that. So you could take a toy like that you have and circuit bend it, if you were good with electronics, and make it do really weird stuff and add a cord to it so they could be plugged into other things. But yeah, that little toy you have there is great, Glug. Thanks for sharing that with us.
I also have a robot one and a zombie one.
Yeah? All right, we'll save those for next time we do noise.
But the zombie one doesn't work right now.
Ah, maybe that's something you could look into fixing. Are you good at fixing things?
I don't know. I usually just try putting in new batteries.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good start. Well, I believe my belief is that you will be good at fixing things one day. I can feel it. All right, so let's go back to chatting, but maybe we'll have you guys up again before we stop the stream. And Glug, look around for some more noisemakers. But yeah, thanks to you guys for participating. All right, we're going to take everybody off here real quick. Oh, there's me. I don't want to look at me. All right. So that was great. Fabio wants to produce us. We already have a producer. Do we have a financial backer yet? Do we have any financial backers? Because colored vinyl costs a lot to make, and we're going to make our first album on colored vinyl. And I'm going to let Glug choose the title of the first 3 songs. That was intense. I really I'm going to try to figure out a way to take the audio from this stream and maybe get some friends of mine to tweak it a little bit and maybe make it sound a little better, or I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out. But yeah, Glug, thank you. Vinyl Rundown, what's up? The new shirts. Vinyl Rundown asks a question. Let me put this on the screen real quick. Vinyl Rundown asks, are the shirts really sold? Oh wait, I clicked the wrong one. Are the shirts really sold out? Well, yes and no, Vinyl Rundown. I'll tell you something. We announced these shirts yesterday. These shirts that I've been working on for like years and years and years to have made. We announced them for sale yesterday. They sold out within 30 minutes. A few hundred shirts sold out within 30 minutes. So today we put up a pre-order link for people to pre-order the next batch, which will take a month or 2 to make. But we wanted to get all the pre-orders in so that everybody gets the size they want. So today we sold another few hundred shirts for pre-order, and the pre-order will be up until February 15th. And I'll put the pre-order link in the chat. Okay. So Vinyl, hold on a second. Vinyl Rundown and anybody else who wants to get this fabulous Devo Leisure Wear Shirt can go to that link that I just put in the chat there. It's the company is Middle of Beyond. They make fantastic products, this being one of them. And, you know, I'm sure when you go over there, Vinyl Rundown, you're going to look at their stuff and go, oh, yeah, I want that one and that one and that one. But, yeah, they make great stuff, especially if you're a fan of horror movies and certain bands. They do a lot of movie stuff, though. But, yeah, check it out. Anybody who wants to buy the Devo shirt on pre-order, I believe you can get sizes small through XXX. They do not offer women's girls' cut shirts, unfortunately. But yeah, oh, cool. Oh, cool. You got one before they sold out. That's cool. Robot Wars says, have you checked out May Hemingway's fuzz folk band? No, never heard of them, Robot Wars. You got to hit me to some of this stuff. And, you know, I'm really bad about how I like to hear bands for the first time. And I say bad. What I mean is I'm really old school and kind of dinosaur about it, because typically when I hear a new band, I want to hear it on vinyl or CD or cassette. I want to hear it on a physical media thing. So yeah, that would be my wish, is to hear new bands on that format. Every now and then I discover something on YouTube and you know, it's good, but man, when I discover a new band, like somebody sends me something in the mail that's like a physical copy, like this Pitfall CD that I haven't heard yet, I don't know, it just makes me more excited and more interested in hearing it if it's on a physical thing. It's just the old school music collector in me. I don't know why. Melton John, what's up, brother? Another friend of mine from the drama community, as some people call it. Melton, good to see you here, brother. We just got through making some noise. I don't know if you saw that, but we had a few people on screen with a bunch of noise makers. I had some electronic noise making devices here, and we were just having a good old time. So maybe Melton John, if you can find something around your house that makes noise, you can join us next time. That'd be really cool. Yeah, Melton, thanks for being here, man. And if you sub my channel, I appreciate it. Of course, you know I'm subbed to your channel. But yeah, Melton, it's good to see you, brother. I'm really glad you stopped by for this. So what I've done so far, Melton, is I opened up some mail. I got some cool mail today, yesterday, and we talked about my friend Super Chat Charlie here. Super Chat Charlie typically only kind of acts up when somebody super chats, but what happens is he likes to show people his light up toilet. Now, Melton, I don't know what you know about light up toilets, but this guy knows a lot about them, because he's got one right here, light up toilet. And then if a super chat comes in, he usually does this. His eyes go crazy, his eyes go nuts, and his toilet lights up, and that's how he welcomes a super chat. So that's his job here. Paul Conlon, my friend from the UK, what's happening, brother? Oh man, it's good to see you. It's great to see you. Wow, that's awesome. Thanks for being here. I'm seeing a lot of people in here that are, both people I know in real life and people that I only know on online here. And it's just great to see everybody. It makes me feel good every week that I do this. This is my only social outlet for the most part, as it is for most of us these days. So anyway, good to see everybody here. Let me get the vinyl rundowns thing off the screen. If I could figure out where it is. Where did I put that? There it is. Cool. So what else is happening here in the chat? I'm trying to keep up, everybody. New one on me. Well, Melton John, you got to look around your house. Maybe you have a whoopee cushion. Maybe you can do some good armpit farts. Whatever it is that you can make noise with. Someday we'll have you on here, if not tonight, to make some noise with us, because I would love that. Yeah, thanks, Paul. He says, I'm looking mighty cool in that shirt, matey. Yeah, man, I hardly ever wear shirts with collars. Everybody who knows me knows that. But this shirt is a shirt that's worthy of wearing. I really dig it. Again, Middle of Beyond makes some very quality stuff. So I'm looking forward to wearing more collared shirts in the future, you guys. Yeah, Melton, if you find any noisemakers, brother, I've got a little invite link in the chat here. I would love to have you on to do that, because I know that's something you don't typically do, right, in this little YouTube world of ours. So I'd love to get you to do something you don't usually do. So here's the link in the chat to join if you want to, Melton. No pressure, my friend. Oh, hey, good night, my friend from Finland. Yeah, man, go to sleep and enjoy your time off from the military stuff. And we will see you at a devotional soon, my friend. Love you. Come back soon. Impaled Nazarene from Finland is my favorite band from Finland. So I know you know that. Hey, Lee Victor, what's happening? You just showed up. We've got a lot of great people in here tonight, Lee Victor, and we just had a noise session that was great. So Lee, if you have any noise making devices, or if you're good at armpit farts, maybe you have a whoopee cushion around, whatever it is, come on and make some noise with us. We got our friend Glug still backstage. He's always ready to make noise. And if I can get 2 more people back there in the backstage area, then we'll fill the screen with 4 people and we'll start making some noise. So, Robot Wars asks, did you win the 666 contest? That contest is not over yet. I don't believe that contest ends till sometime next month. I did enter the contest, and I really do hope I win, because it's the first contest I ever entered on YouTube. And the contest is for, there's somebody in the vinyl community named Rachel, the Music Ma'am. And she has a channel, and she had this contest where she reached 666 subscribers, which I just happened to notice while I was in her live chat one day. And I said, hey, you just reached 666. Congratulations. Hail Satan, blah, blah, blah. And she said, oh, that's really funny. Maybe I should have a contest about it. So she had a contest where she asked people to pull, I think, 5 things out of their music collection that has something to do with Satan, the devil, 666, evil, hell, whatever. So I did that and on one of my recent videos, and I entered that contest. And oh, good, Timothy Nolan's here. He's going to make some noise with us. Great. All right, so we need one more. Lee, maybe my friend Melton would jump on. But literally, you can do this. You can do hand farts. See, you can do that. You can do anything you want that just makes some noise. Oh, Vinyl Rundown's got some noises. All right. So Vinyl Rundown, if you want to pop in, I can put that link in the chat again, or you can just scroll up. Best one is a blade of grass. Oh, go run out and get a blade of grass, Melton. I've never been able to do the blade of grass thing, but I know what you're talking about. Okay, Glug's going to pee. He's going to be right back. We're going to give him a minute to pee. We like giving people time to pee here. And some channels will not give you time to pee, and that's just not my game. I like to give people a chance to pee, because peeing is very important, and so is drinking wine. Grass. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Milton. All right, so Vinyl Rundown's coming in. And so that means we're going to have some noise making here in a second. As soon as my friend Glug gets back, he's going to give me a signal there backstage that he's back. Now, Vinyl Rundown, if you need a link, let's see, is that the link I want? Yeah, okay, I'll put that in the chat again. Okay, just in case anybody needs a link. I think Vinyl Rundown's coming in. We have Tim Nolan, my good friend from many years, and we have Glug. So we're getting ready to do this again. And I guess maybe this time I'll start this silly thing up. This is basically a metronome, a beat keeper, a rhythm maker that I found in the street in San Francisco years ago, and it worked. And it was really dirty when I found it. I don't know. It had all kinds of stuff all over it, but I cleaned it off, and it works. And hey, Abnorm's back as well. Maybe we'll have more than 4 people making noise. Let's see here. We're waiting for the vinyl rundown. Oh, there's vinyl rundown. Okay, so now we're going to have 5 people on the screen. Okay, you guys? So we'll make sure that Glug is ready. Glug, give us a little signal there backstage on the video that you're ready. I'm going to start adding people in one by one, okay? So here we go. Timothy Nolan's going to come on with us. Let me see if I can scroll down here. Why isn't this working? Okay, here we go. Add Timothy on there. And then we're going to add Abnorm on there. And then we're going to add Glug on there, who might not be back yet. And then we're going to add Vinyl Rundown if I could scroll.
Hello, I'm back.
Okay, you're back. Okay, hold on now, Glug. We're going to add one more person to the stream here. Awesome. All right, so. Oh, wait, so Melton says, I used to use a fire blower. Oh, you could bring a fire blower here. All right, so here's what we're going to do, everybody. Is anybody having any echo problems?
No, you got me.
Vinyl Rundown. Can you say something? Okay, I'm hearing Vinyl Rundown, but Vinyl Rundown, just say a word for me so we can see if there's any feedback or delay. Say something. That was Glug. Okay. All right, well, we're just going to roll with this and see what happens. Now, I'm going to turn this on. And I'm going to get a rhythm going, okay? So then we'll start adding very simple. I'm getting echo from somebody. Who is that? Somebody turn off their YouTube sound. Somebody, I'm getting a delay from somebody. Is it you, Vinyl? Rundown?
I just turned it off.
I'm thinking you're good now. Go.
Okay, no delay? Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn this on. Glug is multitasking.
My toes are all tangled up in his legs. Exactly. Well, I just farted really quietly.
What'd you say, Glug?
I just farted really quietly. I put my mic to my butt, but you still probably didn't hear it though.
You need to work on the amplification of those things, Glug. Amplification.
We'll send you a lavalier mic.
What?
Send him a lavalier mic for Dallas.
Wow, that was a masterpiece. That was fantastic. Yeah, listen to that. Now let's everybody showcase their own little noisemaker, except for me, because everybody knows what mine does. Okay, Tim, let's showcase yours. What does yours do? Make some noise.
Oh, make some noise. All right.
Here.
Like a cello.
All right.
Now, what is that called, Tim Nolan? What is that called?
It is a cello.
A cello. All right. Now, moving on to Abnorm. What do you have there, young man?
I have a brass spittoon full of keys.
A brass spittoon with a huh?
And keys, all kinds of.
Oh, keys.
Oh, damn. You got a lot of keys, Abnorm.
All right. So let's hear what that sounds like, Abnorm. Let's hear what that sounds like.
It sounds like diarrhea.
Fantastic. All right, now Peter Graves, what do you got over there?
I have my college calculator, Hewlett Packard HP41C, and it has a beeping noise. And I actually had to program it as we jammed to do that repeatedly without me having to keep pushing the buttons. But
Do it again. Let's hear it again. I love that.
Drew.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, well.
All right, Greg, Vinyl Rundown, what do you got?
I have the Bleep Labs mini synthesizer that I built from a kit and soldered it all together. It's got analog and digital, and it's got this light thing at the top. There's a light sensor.
Oh, I figured that was a sensor, yeah.
But it'll pick up light from the screen. It'll pick up light from anything.
Wow. And what's that
So,
called?
It's called the Thingamagoop. And it's a
Thingamagoop.
kit. They sold out of it, so they don't. You can't get this anymore. And every year, this guy Bleep Labs puts out a couple different kits.
Oh, that's really cool.
Kits out of there's another one. I'll feature the next one next time.
I could
And
see
don't
that being what?
Yeah, learn how to solder and put these kits together. They send you a bag of parts and resistors that solder together, and pretty cool.
I think that's going to be. I think that's going to be something Glug does for a living. I can just feel it. Okay, now Glug, moving on to you. What were you shaking around there? What were you shaking?
It's a remote control centipede.
Oh yeah, you showed me that last time, and it makes a good clacking sound, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's got good motion too. It looks good as well as sounds good. That's fantastic. And Glug, what do you call it? What do you call that thing again?
A remote control centipede.
It doesn't have a name to it, does it?
No. Oh yeah, but
Like Larry or Fred.
It's from this. It's my Xbox controller.
Oh.
And I was doing this a bit.
Oh, that's good sounds too. Yeah. Very cool. Well, that was cool. All right, so we don't want to, abuse people's ears too much. But that was a really great little second jam session there, guys.
Shit bitches.
Was that?
Yeah.
What did they say? I didn't hear it.
I'm inspired.
Anyway, cool. So, well, thank you for participating. Let's get back to chatting, and maybe some other people want to come on here. But that was fantastic. Thank you all for participating. Glug, you rule. All right, we'll get everybody off here one by one. Thank you, guys.
Subscribe to my channel.
Of course we will, Glug.
My
Of
channel.
course we will. Of course we will, Glug. All right, so let's. There you go, Peter. Hold on a second. There you go. All right. Wow, man, it's good to have good friends who like noise. It's really a pleasure to have people like Glug and Peter and Abnorm and Tim and everybody who participated in that. That was great. Really, really fun. Hey, okay, Ryder Jordan, Gory, Jory, Lurie, we'll see you guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out a little bit. What's up, Brad, my neighbor? What's happening? Cool. So let me see. Do I have to catch up on some things on the chat? Oh, yeah, Tim. Now, let me remind you, Tim, if there's somebody in the chat that has a question for me that I missed that I need to see, just pop in the backstage area, give me a little wave or some kind of signal, and then I'll have you on the screen and you can ask me the question. Because Tim and I, my moderator Tim and I, are trying to figure out ways that he can tell me, hey, somebody's got a question for you in the chat that you missed without, texting me or calling me on the phone. So I figured a good way to do that was for him to pop backstage and then tell me, hey, bring me up there so I could ask you something. So just let me know if that's the case, Tim, and we'll see what happens there. So, wow. Okay, so who's here new that I haven't said hi to? I said hi to my neighbor, Brad. Lee Victor's in the house, said hi to her. Wayne's here, said hi to him. Glug, of course. Melton was here. I don't know if he's still here. Cool. So, yeah, that was really fantastic. I was having a great time doing that. I don't know how many people actually watching enjoyed all that noise, but man, I sure had a fun time. That was fantastic. And this wine is awfully good, I got to say. So, Glug, as I was saying, Glug, at some point, I want to get you some I Threw Up stickers, my friend. And I don't know how we'll work that out, but at some point, I want to get you some of those. Oh, you're over at Jared's right now, Brad. Cool. Well, you guys have a good time. I wish I could be there with you. Maybe we can get together this weekend for some social distancing, hanging out. Okay, Lee Victor doesn't regret tuning in for the noise, so that's a great seal of approval there. Thank you, Lee. You rock. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here, Lee. Were you able to get a shirt, Lee, or do you even like these shirts? Would you even wear something like this? I don't know if it's quite your style, but man, I'm really glad with how people have responded. Every time we do a Devo product release, especially with a new company like this that we've never really released a real product with, we don't ever know what to expect. We don't know if the things we're making will only appeal to really hardcore Devo fans, or if they'll only appeal to a portion of those fans. We never know. So this one was a success. And oh, great, Lee. I'm glad to know you pre-ordered one. That's awesome. Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe how quickly they sold out yesterday, Lee. It was a surprise to all of us. Mr. Weasel, what's happening? Have I seen you here before? I'm not sure if I have, but sup to you as well. And cheers, my friend. Thanks for coming to the stream. We've been making some noise. We've been talking about music. In fact, now that we're talking about music a little bit, and I'm trying to get my way into this little vinyl community on YouTube a little bit more. Does anybody have any records they want to tell me about, show us maybe on video that they got this week or recently? That would be cool to know. Let me turn this off. Make sure all this stuff is off so I don't run the batteries down, because I'm known to do that. Okay, great. They're all good. Bojangles Rick, what is up, my friend? All right, my friend Rick's in the chat. He's using his girl's phone, Serena, but his name is Rick. He works at my favorite restaurant in town here in Raleigh called Bojangles. Fast food, fried chicken, biscuits. Oh my God, I do it 3 or 4 times a week for breakfast. It's great. Rick always hooks me up when I go there and always says good morning. It's great to see you in the mornings, Rick, you and your crew. You're like family to me. So thanks for stopping by the stream. We just did a bunch of noise. I'm not sure how long you've been here, but we had different people on the screen making noise with like stuff like this, like electronic noisemakers. We had all kinds of stuff going on. We have our friend Glug, who's a very young man, who was on there making some noise, and it was really fun. But yeah, thanks for showing up, Rick. Man, you're really cool for showing up here. And basically we just talk about music and what's going on. This is our little social time. Hey, Rick, have you bought any music on record? Do you have a record collection at all? Do you buy music at all? Do you own any music, cassettes, CDs from back in the day? Always interested to know about people's music collections. And yeah, just to let you know, Rick, my friend Tim Nolan, who's in the chat there, he's one of my moderators on the channel. He's got a little wrench next to his name. He is also a big Bojangles fan. And when he comes down from Ohio to visit me, we always hit Bojangles a few times while he's down here. So you've probably even seen Tim with me every now and then. And they're not at all. You don't have any records and nothing at all. Man. Well, I still haven't listened to that Public Enemy album yet. I kind of think I'm going to probably do that this weekend. Finally open that Public Enemy up and listen to it. But I have high hopes for it. I think I'll really like it. Are those speakers in the background acoustic monitors? No, CK. They're just really old speakers. I think I've had those speakers since I was in college, which was many years ago. They're Pioneer CSG203 is whatever that means. I'm no audiophile, but I know that those speakers still work. And hey, I'll use them until they stop working, basically. So yeah, those speakers are quite old. And there's a bunch of records on the wall back there. All those records on the wall back there are autographed for the most part, with maybe 1 or 2 exceptions, but all those records are autographed. That wine is almost as good as Bojangles, but not quite. Pioneer Rock. Great shit. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they still work, CK, so I'll keep using them. Vinyl inside or taken out? Oh, no, I take the vinyl out. It's makes it too, I mean, because I want to still hear the vinyl, right? And plus, you don't want the vinyl up there on the wall. It just makes the frames too heavy, and it's just not good for the record to be in there. So yeah, no, don't put the vinyl in there when you frame the record. There's no point, because if those frames have too much weight in them, they start to kind of bend at the top a little bit. The weight takes its toll on those little cheap frames. So now, what do we want to do? What do we want to talk about? I got nothing. Where's Sophia? She's still here? I wish Sophia would jump on with us and make some noise. More noise, says Zeb. Well, Zeb, you got anything to offer for the noise? You got something to offer? You got something to kick in? Because, I got my little noisy things over here. If you got a noisy thing, maybe we can make some more noise. I know Glug's always ready to make some noise. He's backstage. We also have Captain Clarence, also known as Peter Graves. He's backstage. Paul Conlon says, I just got Polystyrene's Generation Indigo album. Very synth-driven, very Devo-y in places. Produced by youth from Killing Joke. Oh, boy. Oh, that makes me want to hear it for sure. Now, I do have one of Polystyrene's solo albums that she put out before she passed away. And I don't know if it's called Generation Indigo. I can't remember the name of it. When did that come out, Paul? So Polystyrene was the singer of a UK punk band called X-Ray Specs. Awesome band. One of the best. And yeah, so solo record, I kind of want to hear that, really. Mr. Orange, hello, welcome, asks, I'm going to try to put these comments up on the screen. Mr. Orange asks, favorite Beatle? Well, I assume you're talking about the band members. And I would have to say, okay, from my standpoint as a music fan and as a child growing up, I never really got into the Beatles per se. It was one of those things where when I heard the Beatles, I just considered that to be the adult music. That's what the adults listened to. I wanted to listen to other stuff. So I didn't really start picking up on a lot of Beatles stuff till maybe 10 years ago when I started selling a lot of stuff on eBay. And I would buy Beatles stuff to resell, and I would listen to it to grade it or whatever. And I would start thinking, oh, wow, that's a great song. Oh, I didn't know the Beatles did that one. That's pretty cool. So I do like some Beatles stuff, but I don't really have a Beatles collection. But going back to your question, my favorite Beatles got to be Paul McCartney, simply because I know Paul McCartney, one of his nephews, and who is a huge Devo fan, has a Devo tattoo. He's nice enough to let me stay at his place in New York when I used to go up there to visit. And also Paul McCartney's band that he tours with, I met one of those guys in the band while Devo was touring one year. We were in an airport, and Paul McCartney's band was there, and we were there. We started talking, and I believe it was the guitarist from his band. I asked him if Paul McCartney was a Devo fan, and he was like, oh, of course he is. Here, look at this little snippet of video. And if you go on my YouTube page and search Paul McCartney in the videos, you'll see a short video of Paul McCartney making a Devo reference on stage. It's just a few seconds, but it was something that the Paul McCartney band kind of gifted to me and Devo and said, here, yeah, put it on your page, do whatever you want with it. But anyway, yeah, Paul McCartney is the one that kind of I gravitate more towards. I hope I answered your question. So now let me see if I could take that off the screen, and we'll see what else. What's my take on Portishead? I don't know much about Portishead, CK. I'm kind of out in the dark with them. Jesse Van Anglin, I've never seen you here before. What's my relationship with Sockeye? Yeah, I was good friends with Dave Shaw and Matt and a lot of those guys in the band. And, I'm from Ohio and they're from Ohio. And so when I would go visit Ohio for devotional events or to see my family or whatever, me and the guys in Sockeye would always get together and make some ridiculous recordings. Now, for everybody who doesn't know, Sockeye is a very ridiculous, kind of immature, really horrible, great band from Ohio. And they kind of have a really weird underground cult following, and they've been putting out records for years. And they used to do a lot of live shows, and we intersected with them, me and my friends. And then we made some bands that were kind of the same flavor, idiotic, taboo, childish, noisy stuff. So yeah, I have a long history with Dave Shaw and those guys, and we love them. Where's the gorgeous Anne? CK says. Anne's probably at home with her gorgeous dogs and chilling, you know. Yeah, Paul, John Lennon, now everybody's saying their favorite Beatles. But, you know, I pick Paul because I have kind of more of a interaction relationship with people in Paul's life. McCartney is, I don't know. And I know Paul's a Devo fan, so that's really important to me. So CK and Mr. Orange are having a conversation about the Beatles. That's cool. Let's see. Am I missing something else? Man, it's great to see you all here. Thank you for coming, and thank you for talking with me. And Jesse Van Anglin, how did you find out about this page? I'm just curious because you're new here. And Mr. Orange, too. How did you find out about my page? And thank you. If you're subscribed, thank you very much. I'm trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. I'm about 100 subscribers away from 3,000 subscribers. I'm really trying to make it there. As soon as I make it there, I'm going to have a contest, 3,000 subscribers celebration contest. I'll be giving away a really cool double album set or something else. Maybe I'll give people a choice of what they win. Anyway, that's going to happen. So please sub me up if you haven't already. I would appreciate that. Stumbled upon it. Oh, great, Mr. Orange. Well, I hope you come back. I do these live streams every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talk about a range of things from music, art, cats, you know, but that's basically it. We'll do some noise stuff every now and then. We'll show and talk about records or CDs or tapes that we found recently. All that stuff. Big fan of music. Me too. Music is my life. It's my career. It's my hobby. It's everything. It's my girlfriend. It's what I eat. Music is everything to me. And I want to keep it that way. And YouTube is a good way to ooze that passion out on other people, you know? I think if you have a passion in life, especially in these weird pandemic times, you need to find an outlet to share it with others who may share that passion or at least be interested in it. It's fulfilling in some way. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm running my mouth. Let me see here. So Mr. Orange, and who's the other new guy here? Jesse Van Anglin. If either of you guys are interested in coming on screen here, right on screen here, and joining me and making some noise, and this could be noise with your mouth. You could do armpit farts. You could have a whoopee cushion. You could have balloons letting the air out of them. Whatever makes noise. You could tap on a beer bottle. Whatever you want to do. You can always come over here on the screen and make noise with us. Oh, Jesse, you saw the devotional tribute stream that we have. Okay, great. That was of course, I mean, if you were there for it, you saw that was the most successful stream I've ever had. Way more people viewed that stream than my other streams. Now, typically on a live stream, I might have as much as maximum, 30 to 40 people watching it at one time. Usually it's in the 20s. But that stream, the devotional stream, we had at one point 750 people watching, 650 people. It was pretty steady in the hundreds of people watching, which has never happened before and never happened since. And it was great. So I'm glad you discovered us through that. Hey, you're going to check it out next week? Okay, cool. Hey, yeah, man, I will see you next week, Rick. Hey, thanks for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it. Man. Stay strong, and we'll see you next week. And you're going to make my mornings delightful as you usually do. Thank you, Serena. Serena in the house, my friend Rick. Yeah, man. Does anybody mind if I pour myself some more wine? Can I just take a little break here, reach over here, pour myself some more wine, and let's see here. Jesse Van. Let me put this on the screen there, Jesse. He says, the devotion, yes, I'm a longtime Devo fan, got all the records, and somehow I have all of Sockey's records. Well, now that is something. We're going to have to get to know each other a little more, Jesse, because Anybody who has a lot of sockeye and a lot of Devo is my friend. And maybe at some point, Jesse, what we can do is we can have you on the screen with me. Maybe we can plan this out and we can show our sockeye collection and, music related to sockeye, offshoot bands. I have a lot of stuff. So with you on the stream showing yours, it might be pretty interesting for us to show our sockeye stuff. So maybe get in touch with me about that. Pour away, man. Robot Wars. It's done. Anybody else have anything they want to cheers? Anybody else cheersing me out there? What wine do I drink? CK says. Well, CK, I usually drink what's on sale at the grocery store. I'm not really a big, vino expert. I don't really know a lot about wine. I don't even probably know how to hold the damn glass right. But, I just recently really started drinking wine regularly, especially since the pandemic. But when I was touring with Devo, they introduced me to good wines and wine in general, because Jerry Casale of Devo has his own winery and makes his own wine. Anyway, they kind of hit me to the whole thing and got me drinking wine after the show. So anyway, I love it. I used to only drink white wine. Now I prefer red wine for sure. It's a little difficult for me to drink white wine these days. I don't know. I just prefer red. But yeah, I know very little about wine. Hey, Auntie Co. Hey, Auntie Co. How are you? Let's put your comment up here on the screen. It says, tuning in at the tail end, setting alarm to tune in on time next week. Thaddeus. Oh, Thaddeus, what's up, my friend? Now this guy here, Thaddeus, he goes by the name Auntie Co here on YouTube. Good friend of mine from out west. He prints the best t-shirts. He's even printed me a t-shirt that was based on this sticker, I Threw Up sticker, many years ago. I still love that t-shirt and I still wear it, brother. Thank you for that. But yeah, please come by. I do this every Thursday, Thaddeus. So come by at 7 p.m. Sometimes we make noise. Sometimes we talk about records, all that stuff. Let's see. CK says, is that yellowtail caber? You got me. Let's see what it is. It is yellowtail. Yeah, there it is. There's what it is. You pronounce those words. I don't want to pronounce them. All right, so that's what it is. Auntie Co's blushing. That's funny. Jerry Casale. Yeah, somebody asked Jerry Casale direct Rush videos in the 80s. I think he did do one Rush video. I can't remember. Mr. Orange asked if I'm a fresh fan of Jeff Buckley, and although I've heard that name, I could not tell you what music he plays. So yeah, I guess I'm not a fan. Wine. Come on, Lee. Drink some wine with me, baby. Come on. I'm being very careful not to get it on the white Devo shirt. I can't get the wine on this. I cannot mess this up. Superconductor, that's what it was, friend Hollins. Yes, and Jerry Casale of Devo has also directed videos for the Soundgarden, for Foo Fighters, for a rap band called Full Force. Man, there's all kinds of bands that and commercials Jerry's directed. He's done a lot of work in that realm. All right, Mr. Orange, I will try to remember to give Jeff Buckley a listen. But like I tell people, I really like discovering bands on physical media. So records, tapes, CDs, hell, even a reel-to-reel, I guess. But there's something about listening to a band for the first time on physical media that really turns me on. I don't know what it is. It really does me more good than hearing a band digitally for the first time, like on a YouTube thing or a Spotify or whatever. I don't even do that Spotify stuff. I don't do any streaming music or anything. So every now and then I'll stumble across something on YouTube that I really like, but that's a rare occasion. The Cars Panorama, Paul, this might be an unpopular opinion, but that's my least favorite Cars album. It's the one with the racing flag, the checkered board flag on the cover, right? I don't know why, but that's my least favorite Cars album. I like all the rest of them through and through, like every song. But that one record I cannot get into. I don't know what it is about it. One album and croaked. Oh, you're talking about Jeff Buckley? Grace on vinyl? Okay, I'm getting a lot of advice here. And Jiminy Crickets, thank you. Anyone know Yellow Magic Orchestra? Yes, of course. Man, those first 5 or so albums are incredible, and a lot of good ones solo from them. Yeah, I can't say that I have a lot of Yellow Magic Orchestra, but I think I have at least 1 or 2 pieces in the collection. Oh, okay, yeah. So Jerry directed that Cars video, Panorama. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, I knew he did something for Rick Ocasek or the Cars. I almost thought it was a Rick Ocasek solo thing that he did, but I guess not. Ja Poople! Hey. Thanks for stopping by, Ja Poople. We always appreciate you being here, man. Thank you. Oh, hey, Glug. Are you got to go? You got to go? Okay, bye, Glug. Nice to see you, man. Come back anytime. We love you, man. Peace. Thanks for the noise and the farts and all that stuff. The Cars were incredible, so underrated. Yeah, I like, my favorite Cars record probably is not the most popular Cars record or amongst their fans, but I really love Shake It Up, man. That hit me at a time, just a certain time in my teenage years where the cover appealed to me. Every song appealed to me. It was very synthy and kind of a new wave album, if I remember correctly. So CK says, you like Door to Door, Michael? What does that mean? I don't know what Door to Door is. Door to Door? I'm not sure what you're referring to. But maybe I do like Door to Door. What is that? I don't know what that is. What is Door to Door? Oh, let me remind everybody that on February 6th, which is a Saturday, and I'll do it at the same time I do all these streams, 7 p.m. EST. On February 6th, Saturday, we'll do a special stream that is all about the new Devo paperback book that came out. It's a 2-in-1 paperback. It's a reissue of a book that came out a couple of years ago, a hardcover version that sold out immediately. So now there's a more affordable paperback version that's out. I worked for many years on that book. I worked on the layout. I worked on the copy. I worked on sourcing all the photos, scanning all the slides. It was just endless. So I'm really proud of it. And so what we're going to do on February 6th is I want to page through it with you. And I assume a lot of you here, most of my people who come watch me are Devo fans. So I'm hoping a lot of you here have either the hardback or the soft cover or whatever, and then we can review it together. I'm going to try to have Jerry Casale on for a little while. He can kind of go through it with us and tell his memories about certain photos or whatever. So we're going to try to do that February 6th. I'll announce that officially later. And Door to Door is a Cars album? I don't think I've ever heard. That must have been a very later one, huh? Was it like the new Cars? It wasn't the new Cars, was it? I don't know what Door to Door is. My goodness. Okay, I never heard the last Cars record. I remember getting some kind of promo sticker, bumper sticker, photo, something free at a record store, but I've never heard the album. Oh, okay. It's good, huh? Well, I'd love to hear it. Okay, so Lee and Ja Poople, I think, are having a conversation. I'm not sure what they're talking about. Lee, if you're talking about something that I need to answer, let me know, but I don't think you are. Last with Ben Orr. Oh, I liked Ben Orr. I think I have Ben Orr's solo album still on vinyl. I believe I do. I haven't listened to it in a long time. I have something funny to tell you about the Cars. Okay, so it was probably the late 90s, maybe the early 2000s, somewhere around there. I was in Hollywood, California. I was out there doing some work for Devo. And I was at Mark Mothersbaugh's studio, Mutata Musica, which is on Sunset Boulevard. And it's right kind of near where Tower Records used to be. And it's near the Rainbow and all those popular clubs down there, the Whiskey. And it's in this really cool section of town. And if I go out of Mutata Musica and walk right up Sunset Boulevard, kind of towards the Hollywood Boulevard area and all that stuff, Melrose, all that stuff. If I walk up that way, you pass a lot of restaurants, really kind of fancy hoity-toity Sunset Boulevard restaurants that have seating outside. So one day, I guess I'm walking up the street looking for some cheap lunch at like a Subway or a hot dog stand or something. And I'm walking by this fancy restaurant and all these people are sitting outside. And I thought it was like a figment of my imagination. I thought I was like in the Twilight Zone because I scan across this, group of very Hollywood looking, well-to-do people. And then boom, like right in the middle of all these kind of normal looking Hollywood people is Rick Ocasek, looking like Rick Ocasek out of an 80s Cars video. He's the same. From what I remember, it looked like he had, like a jacket on with maybe shoulder pads that they used to have in the 80s. He had the hair, he had the shades, and he was just sitting at a table with, I guess, his family eating, but he stood out from the crowd so much. And as I walked by, I was thinking, oh my God, this is like a Cars video. Where am I? Where's the camera? Like, it was really weird. It was like a time capsule dropped an 80s Rick Ocasek into this Hollywood, outdoor seating. So anyway, that's my story about that. And I kind of wish I had the balls to take a picture, but I didn't want to do that. So it's a memory ingrained in my head. I need banter and happy dog back in my life. Cleveland, where are you? Oh, are you talking about some bars or beers or something? Yeah, I love hot dogs, Lee Victor. Let's get some hot dogs together. Jeez, let's get some damn hot dogs. There's a great hot dog place here in Raleigh called Coney Island. And it's great. And Lee, if you're ever in town, we'll go to Coney Island, get some chili dogs and some chili cheese fries, and then regret it for a few hours afterwards, but it'll be good. Nobby! I remember you, Nobby. You've been here before, right? He says, Nobby says, hey, up from Yorkshire pudding. Well, I don't make mashed potatoes, don't cook T-bone steak. Do feed me some peanut butter. Nobby, thanks for stopping by, man. I love saying your name. Nobby. Yeah, thanks for being here, man. I remember you've been here before, so I appreciate that. James, just make sure to get my shirt. What shirt, James? Did you approach wieners? Come on now, Lee. Come on with the wieners. Look, Super Chat Charlie looks at you and he thinks that maybe you shouldn't talk about wieners. Don't talk about wieners, please. All right, you can talk about wieners all you want with chili on them. Yeah, so sometimes I look at the chat and people are typing things that I'm not quite sure what they're referring to. Circus. Oh yeah, Circus is great too, Wayne. Wayne lives here in Raleigh. His name is HTomC42 there in the chat. But Wayne lives in Raleigh, and there's this other kind of more white trashy fast foody restaurant called Circus Family Restaurant that has some sloppy chili dogs and stuff. So, but I would say Coney Island's my favorite. James M says, shit, I forgot to say the Duty Now design. Oh, this one. You talking about this one? James, did you order one? Oh, you'll get it. You'll get it. Now, if you got one of the first batch that sold out in 30 minutes yesterday, your shirt is probably already shipped. But if you got one from the next batch, the pre-order batch, that will probably ship in late March or somewhere around there. But yeah, great shirt. I'm really happy with this. I hope everybody else is. Can I just model this for you one time here? Look at this. Look at this thing. Okay, look. I'm gonna get on my knee. Okay, so I'm modeling this shirt. Anyway, it looks great. It's a unique pattern on each t-shirt. The only thing that remains in place is this pocket print right here, of course. Everything else is random on each shirt, which is really cool. Yeah, Circus has been sloppy lately. The thing with Circus Family Restaurant, Wayne and Tim, it's a little bit too expensive for what it is, I think. A little too expensive for what it is, just a tad. Now, Coney Island, on the other hand, they're always great. Food's always great and top notch, and they're priced great. I like bread and butter. Nobby's talking about bread and butter. That's a Devo song. Not a very great Devo song, I must say, but it is a Devo song nonetheless. Yeah, wow. I have to thank everybody for stopping by and checking this out. Oh, and thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody. That really helps this YouTube algorithm magic happen, and it makes the algorithms happy. It kind of like pets the algorithms and makes them purr. So all the little thumbs ups I can get are appreciated. Of course, I appreciate your subs to the channel, and I appreciate you guys just watching and interacting with me and my friends here in the chat. And so yeah, I think what are we out of things to talk about? Do we need to kind of wind this down? I don't know Fruitcake Tony. Oh, Paul Conlon has a good question here. Paul Conlon. Oops. Oops. I'm on the wrong screen. Hold on. Paul Conlon says, "How long is the pre-order open for the shirts?" Now, the pre-order is open for quite some time, and I'm going to put the pre-order link in the chat one more time. The pre-order is open till February 15th, so you have a couple weeks to decide what size and how many you want. And there's the link. I just put it in the chat. It's the Middle of Beyond website, middleofbeyond.com/products/Devo-shirt. You can go there, pre-order any size you want from small to, I believe it's XXX. And those will be shipping, I believe, at the end of March or early April at the latest. You know, it's a whole process. We have to get the bolts of fabric printed and the shirts cut and sewn and all that stuff. So it takes some time, but the good thing is that everybody will get exactly what size they want. And of course, along with the pre-orders that we get, we're going to order above and beyond that so that we have stock for the store, right? But yeah, it's been going super well. Mark and Jerry, I spoke to them today. They're very happy with how it's going, and we're going to try to get some people, some well-known names, if you will, to wear the shirt and promote it for us in the coming days and weeks. So maybe you'll see the shirt popping up on other people's social media channels. We'll see what we can do. Yeah. So I think, thanks, Eddie. Yeah, I am pretty snazzy, aren't I, right? Wearing a collar for one of the first times in my life. I don't get no respect. But yeah, the good thing is that I think these shirts are so popular that they will probably be a staple and always available for quite some time. I'm really hoping that it becomes kind of like an energy dome for us, a classic Devo item that remains in stock for our lifetime, hopefully. Sophia has an interesting statement here. So Devo are an influencer brand now? Well, they've always been. Come on now. You know that. They might get recognized as one now, but they've always been an influencer brand. They influenced other bands to sell merch and to do, to create costumes and a formal kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of a calculated look, a definite way to be as a band in suits and outfits. They were one of the first. Yeah, the original shirt of this was great, except that it was made out of a fabric that wasn't washable, tore easily. The shirt was kind of cut way. The original shirt, if I can just show you, was probably cut about here. So it was really hard to wear with real clothes, or if you had any kind of belly, it would show under that shirt. So now this is kind of more of a realistic, modern world version, wearable, washable, which I've always wanted since I was a wee lad. So dreams come true, everybody. Okay, so we'll take Sophia off the screen. Beautiful picture there, Sophia, by the way. Baracco. I don't know what that means, Eddie M. What's a Baracco? I'm dumb about that. Okay, so, thanks for we got another like. Thank you, people. Thank you, people. We appreciate it. Now, I know that we did this on Christmas Eve, but I'm just saying, if anybody super chats me tonight, I know some of you already have them, but if anybody super chats me, you're going to get one of these Jesus Gene Simmons cards in the mail from me. And they're all signed like an artist would sign it. Like I'm an artist. But they're Gene Simmons cards. And the reason I have these is because my good friend Sophia and her family sent me a whole box of blank Jesus face cards. And so on Christmas Eve, I was celebrating Christmas Eve on December 24th. I did a stream. I drew on these things, and I made them all Jesus Simmonses. So if anybody plops a super chat on me, you're going to get one of those, because everybody needs one of those, basically. When are Devo hitting the road next? That's a good question, CK, and I think only the pandemic gods can answer that, because I got to tell you, I think more than ever, Devo as a band is ready to go play some shows. I mean, right before the pandemic hit, I got to tell you, we had 5 or 10 shows planned that nobody knew about because they never really came to fruition, but they were planned. And, you know, we were going to hit New York. We were going to hit some major cities. So I am confident and hopeful that after this all blows over, those will happen. The power of Christ compels you. Actually, the power of the light-up toilet compels me. The power of the light-up toilet compels you. The power of the light-up toilet compels you. Yeah. I love that guy. Love that guy. Yeah, I know the pandemic. I know, Lee. But look, it's all good because we still have Devo here on this planet Earth. Mark is recuperating. I just spoke to him today. Jerry's ready to go. Bob One's ready to go. Everybody's ready to go. So as soon as we can start planning for stuff like that, it's going to happen, I predict. So Nobby, come to the real York. So yeah, in 9 minutes, I think we're going to cut this off, because that will mean I've been doing this 2 hours. And, you know, it's a little brutal for me to be looking into this plastic thing and then seeing just my face down here and then trying to read the chat. It's a little bit like work for me, a little bit, but it is my social time too, which I appreciate. So let's see if I have anything going on here I need to deal with in chat. It looks like no. Let's see. Yeah, strike and strike and strike. I was ready to make some noise. Noise, please. Yeah, I know, but you know, I could sit here and make noise all night, really. But got to save something for next time. You know, we had a couple good little noise sessions tonight. I was really impressed. We had people coming up with really creative ways how to make noise. I mean, eventually I want to get Sophia back in here with her bass for sure. Right, Sophia? You're going to do that for us sometime soon? Or anything, Sophia. You can make noise with anything. But we want to get Sophia back up there next time. And original lineup, CK says, well, you know, original lineup as far as who's still alive. Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. So best Devo album chat. Huh? Oh, you want to have a best Devo album chat? Man, for me, that's New Traditionalists. But, you know, only by a hair. I love all the Devo albums for sure, but New Traditionalists hit me at the right time when I was a kid. I was ready for its release when it came out. I was super impressed by the cover and how the band looked, and it was just the whole package worked for me. Nobby, yeah. Okay, so Nobby, next time we do this, possibly, you know, next Thursday, why don't you join us, bring an acoustic, whatever, and we'll make some sound happen for the people. Okay, so let's just for those who were here earlier for the little noise bits we did, the avant-garde, difficult listening, or ambient industrial, whatever you want to call it. Type a 666 in the chat if you enjoyed it, and I just want to gauge whether we should be doing that kind of thing more often. Last time we did it a couple of streams ago, seemed to have gotten some good feedback on it. I understand it is very DIY kind of lo-fi noise. You know, it's not pop music. It's not even music really, but I enjoy doing it. And it obviously sounds different to you guys hearing hearing it all come at you from your screen than it does to me, because when I'm here in my room with just my noisemakers, it's basically the most thing I can hear. I can hear a little bit of what's going on the screen, but basically, you know, oh, Antico, I know you would have liked it, Antico. So yeah, you just typed the 666. So, okay, cool. Will be sound only, black screen. That's fine, Nubby. You could turn it on, Nubby, so that only your icon kind of pulsates while you're making sound. You don't have to show your picture or your camera. You can just turn the camera part off, and I think your little icon will just pulsate when you make sound, which is what our friend Glug was doing when he was in the stream for a portion of the stream. It was just his icon pulsating. So yeah. Okay, great. So everybody liked it, but Eddie, we can't do one more short session, my friend, because it takes a while for everybody to file in and get their noisemakers ready. We're just going to do it next time. We had a couple of good sessions tonight, which I was really impressed with. Okay, yeah, I know you're busy, Sophia. It's a very, very busy time of your life. You know, I understand that, but we need you, Sophia. We need your content on YouTube, and we need you to participate in the noise, because you're one of the only people here that, you know, has a channel where you post things of yourself making music and noise. So we have to do that more often. Second was Oh No, It's Devo. I could maybe agree with you there, Max Mars. I love Oh No, It's Devo, a very synth-heavy, dance-driven album that, again, hit me at the right time when I was a kid, right between the eyes. And let me tell you, okay, to end this whole stream, I'll tell you a story about Oh No, It's Devo. And it was a very pivotal, it was a very important time in my life. And I'll just tell you. So at the time Oh No, It's Devo was released, I was living in North Carolina. I had moved from Ohio in 1978, I believe. I was living in North Carolina. And I remember getting Oh No, It's Devo on cassette. I believe it was for Christmas. And I had it in my boom box, and me and a friend of mine were sitting on some school grounds. It was a weekend, but we were sitting on school grounds on a bench of some kind. And I had my boom box kind of literally handcuffed to my hand so that nobody would steal it from me. I don't know what I was thinking. They probably could have just took my little 12-year-old arm off of me. But I was sitting on this bench with a friend of mine listening to Devo on my boombox, and it was Oh No, It's Devo. And the first song is like, you know, this is Devo. We would like to say, and they were like speaking to me. And me and my friend were just sitting there jamming on it. And I remember thinking to myself and then actually saying to him, I remember saying, God, you know, I wish I could be connected to these guys in a way that I could ask them things about these songs, or I could figure out what their thoughts are on this or that, or I could have some role in like making their album covers or their posters or their, you know, whatever. I just wanted to be, it was my dream to somehow be connected to them and to help them, to be a part of that machine that made Devo happen. And lo and behold, what happened, you know, like I would have never predicted back in 1982, sitting on that bench listening to Devo, that all that stuff would really happen. It was just a fantasy, but a fantasy that stuck in my head and somehow became a reality. So on that note, follow your passions. Don't let anybody tell you what's possible and what's not, because they don't know. And oh man, Max Mars saw the Oh No, It's Devo tour. Cheers to you. I'm very jealous of that. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys for showing up. I'm going to drink the rest of the wine here. While I say my goodbyes. Let's get together again next Thursday. Saturday, I'll have some new content, video content posted here. Good to see you, Paul. Thanks for coming by. Relatable ambitions. Yes, Sophia, very well said. You know, keep focused. Stay positive during this crazy time we're living in. Please come back and say hello and hang out with me. I love that. Thanks everybody for the noise tonight. It was really, really, really cool and really fun. We all love Glug, of course. He's great. That kid's awesome. And good night, everybody. I'm going to drink this up. And as a freebie, we're going to have Super Chat Charlie sing you guys out. Okay. Love ya. See ya. May the rock and roll gods bless you as they have blessed me. Super Chat Charlie, take us out.